Hi, this is Forrest from frugalzeitgeist.com. I just wanted to show you today how to make some pickled red cabbage salad, something I make quite often and I just store in the fridge to use with all sorts of meals. It's very simple and I think it's quite a lot cheaper to make it fresh. So here you go. I just need one red cabbage. This one's quite a small one. A little bit of balsamic vinegar, white vinegar, salt, a jar to store the cabbage in. This can be put in the fridge afterwards, and a strainer or a bowl. And I'll show you why in a minute why you need that. So first you get the cabbage, and I normally cut in half, and then kind of shred the cabbage into thin slices. You do the whole cabbage here. Once the cabbage is shredded, you just get hold of the cabbage and put it into your bowl or strainer. And then liberally apply the salt. Don't worry, we're not going to be eating this much salt. So as you can see, I've applied a lot of salt here. And the next thing you need to do is you need to kind of break and massage the cabbage into the salt. This is the salt apparently helps draw out moisture from within the cabbage and helps break down the fibres that kind of keep the cabbage hard so that it softens while it's in the vinegar. I just massage this around for a while until you see that the salt's gone through all of it, and break it down a little bit. Obviously I cleaned my hands before I started this. Okay, so you'll get something like this. And then at this point you just need to leave the cabbage to sit for maybe 10 minutes or so. And we'll come back when that's done. So it's been about 10 minutes now, and I'm going to take the cabbage and rinse all the salt away from it. So now the cabbage is rinsed. Should have got rid of most of the salt there, and it's time to put it into the jar. So of a small red cabbage in a jar about this size, which is, I think it was a kilogram of olives originally, should fit about half of the red cabbage. So normally I'll do 2 jars worth of cabbage, and it keeps in the fridge for a long time, so there's no problem with that. I'm just put in pretty much as much cabbage as I can put in here. It's getting near the top now. Okay, that's enough. Yep, I'd say that's about half of that cabbage. A larger cabbage would fill maybe 3 or 4 jars, I would say. But for half a small red cabbage like this, we need to add, I'd say, half a cup of vinegar. White vinegar, that is. It's 125 milliliters. Okay, perfect. So we just pour that in. I like to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar too, just because I like the flavour, I guess. So I just put a few glugs in there. And then I just fill the jar up with water. There we go. The jar's filled with water and a vinegar mixture. Tightly put on the lid. And now just store it in the fridge for 2 to 5 days. I guess it's kind of ready to eat. You can eat it the next day, but it won't have its full flavour yet. So it's always good to prepare a couple of jars of this, and obviously prepare some more when you run out. and it's a great thing to have in the fridge and to use with pretty much anything that you make. So I hope you enjoyed that, and maybe if you give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments, that'd be great. Thank you very much.